What's up? You tuned in live today with your boy Promise the Great, the greatest of the greatest. And basically, I'm here live today in nature, breathing that fresh corona and release all hate, envy, jealous attachments or other attachments of your own. Any type of low vibrations, depression, sickness, illness, disease, release it into Mother Nature. Become grounded and connected to who you are and what you is. Today, I want to touch bases on you basically about courage, strength. I really think that courage is really needed in a society of a control-based system where we have fell victim and become like really just past sleep. You know, it's a shame that we living in a society where most people do not believe in themselves. We live in where people are putting their faith, their energy, their time, and all this wonderful part of them in something that deals with nothing. In life, it takes courage to do whatever it is you're trying to do. And with courage, you got to have that faith, that belief in yourself. You got to get right with yourself of really knowing who you are. Because if you never know who you are, you will always be walking like somebody else. I say if you never know who you are, you will always be walking like somebody else. The importance of knowing who we are and the capabilities that we can actually create and do whatever it is we want to do. And most people don't have courage or belief in themselves because they have been taught or they just seen, you know what I'm saying, only some part of this life. Or they just been taught incorrectly, period. And they misguided and misled it. And some people just don't care. And it's a reason why I say everybody gonna get it all one day. So no matter who a person is, no matter where they at, no matter how they act right now, you know, it's not considered them to be good or bad, as they say. Because once you see things from a higher perspective and looking at yourself, you find to realize that this person just on their journey right now. I experienced this in my journey. I acknowledge who I am, what it is I am here to do. And what I can be. Thank you for the wonderful fresh Corona. This is a wonderful source in the USA. This is the best water you can get. It help with your pH balance and all type of parts of yourself. Dehydration. You know, this is better than the smart water, the core, and a lot of stuff. And you should try it. And they sell it at Walmart, Publix, and a few other places. But gratitude for the wonderful element of water. And again, earth, air, fire. But back, you know, to the video. We got to really see things from a higher perspective when we dealing with people. Right now, we are living in a world where everybody, like I said before in the other video, everybody judging somebody else or pointing fingers at somebody else or too focused and worried on somebody else's information or business and what they got going on. I really feel that we should look at life from a higher perspective to be like, okay, I had made a lot of wrongs in my life, and When you look at other people, you see that it was a time that you probably was in that same state of mind. You ain't got to be 100%, you know what I'm saying, just like that individual or whoever this person or them people may be. It's just that you got to know that, man, I went through some stuff in my life. It was time that I didn't even want to listen, period. Nobody couldn't tell me that. And I wouldn't even be thinking that to this day right now that I'd be either listening and learning from others and applying it to my life. But you got to understand that one day you're going to be like, man, this just ain't it. I can't keep doing this, being controlled, not making it. I got to take control of my own self. I got to be the co-creator of my existence because that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? That's what I am. And once you start to realize this, you see everything as yourself. You see people when they are lost. You see people when they are just hurt, bruised, pain, anger. And this, all the things that, you know what I'm saying, brings up of the negative energy. And the biggest thing is fear. Being told that you can't do something. That's what fear is. Or believing that you can't do something. That ain't nothing but fear. Whether it is be a business owner or a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to be in life. To a professional or the opposite. We got to know that you can do whatever you want to do. It ain't even about where you at right now. People are so gone right now that they ain't even focused on the present moment. Most people are living their life thinking each and every day about something that happened in the past, or living their life on this, as they say, imaginary dream of what they want in the future. That's good to the extent on what you want in the future, but you cannot be in this imagination, state. You got to actually stay in the present moment, be grateful for what you have, what you is, who you are, where you at, and everything that you experience. And know nothing else matters now. Nothing else matters now. What happened in the past is in the past, and what's going to happen in the future going to happen in the future. So that basically out of my control right now. So I'm going to focus on what I can take control of. And what is that? My present moment. My present situation. No matter where I'm at right now in my life, this is part of the journey. See, we don't know that a journey is not one big, happy, successful moment. A journey is not one big, happy, successful moment. That's a part of the journey. That don't make the journey. You see what I'm saying? And when you reach your destination, then your journey has been completed. And this comes with courage. But how can courage appear to you? How can you believe in yourself? Just do it. You got to understand that you are the only one that's in this body right now, and this is your lifetime. This is my lifetime. I'm going to meet people. I'm going to separate from people. I'm going to experience and see a whole bunch of stuff throughout all the years of this lifetime and multiple lives that might be from the past or ahead of me. So that means, basically, I need to continue on my journey. I need to stay focused on my journey. I need to do something that I love, that I'm happy with, that I don't worry about nobody else's opinion about. And this takes courage. See, it takes courage to believe in yourself. It takes courage to stand in a society of a control-based system where everybody is doing the same exact thing and judge you for doing the opposite of what they might be doing. This take courage. This is the real warriors. These are the real soldiers. These are the real ones. We don't know this. We got to understand it from a higher perspective, from a higher level of conscious. It take courage to say, man, I'm going to be myself no matter what they saying about me, and I'm going to stand up on mine all the way to my last breath. What you fearing? What are you being afraid of? Everybody going to go. Everybody going to transition from here one day, and then you're going to be somewhere else, and you're going to be there for a moment, and you're going to transition from there, and you're going to be there, and you're going to be there for a moment, and then you're going to transition from there. So why live, procrastinate, sitting around, angry, mad at everybody when you can actually say, man, I'm finna get up right now and I'm finna go try something. And see, this is how you become rewarded. And the reward is way more far than the monetary and materialistic things. And see, you ain't gonna have to worry about the wealth of the income, cause eventually one day it's gonna come. I don't care what you got in your hand right now. I don't care what you got in your pocket. I don't care what you're going through, man. It is what it is. Everybody, see, the thing about it is, people act like it's bad or sad when somebody going through a hard time in their journey. This is crazy. Everybody go through a hard time in their journey. Everybody done had to find somewhere else to live before. Everybody done had to try to make something to eat before. Everybody done, experience some type of lifestyle. Whether it was drugs abuse, addiction, incarceration, doing time, falling victim, strung out on drugs. Wherever it is, everybody done been in some type of struggle. I don't care if it is the white folks. They trust me, they done experienced there too, and they gonna experience more, just like we here too, and they gonna continue to be. Because this is the only way anything can evolve or grow. And it takes courage. It takes belief and faith in yourself. Just saying, man, I know I can. I know it's possible. I'm gonna get my last breath. I'm gonna have to leave here regardless one day anyway. So I'm gonna get my last breath until it's time for me to breathe. Or stop breathing. You can sit around and wait and complain and blame the whole world for the rest of your life and never not know what can happen. Or you could just get up and find out what can happen. Even if it ain't what you want, you can get up and find out what can happen. If you sit down, then you won't never know what can happen, period. You don't even have a possibility in yourself. And that ain't belief and that ain't courage. And even if you get up and make stuff happen, that's a great step. But what is you making happen? What are your actions? See, it take courage to step out the side of the box, see everybody else. Thinking clothes, shoes, jewelry, sex, all this stuff, this the way, this the lingo, this what poppin', kid. No, dog. That ain't courage. You ain't believing in yourself. You living somebody else's lifestyle. You believing in somebody else's dream, somebody else's vision. You ain't you, homeboy, so how can you expect for me to respect you? And I see why you probably don't like me, man or woman. But it's no problem, no judgment, no prejudice. You just got to have more courage in yourself. And if you're around a whole bunch of people, talking about these your homeboys, your partner, I don't give a damn if your sister, mama, brother, cousin, whoever. If you're around all these people and they rooting you on, saying, man, let's get it, we doing it. That's just more ignorance on more ignorance. More low vibrational. But it's always going to be one person out of that entourage to say, man, I want more or more than this. It's gonna be somebody out of there saying, I want more than this. It got to be more than this. This just ain't it. So I'm finna go find out. These are the wise ones. Don't doubt that woman or doubt that man because they see something different because your mind's still on a low vibration. This got to be explained to you people. Because when you really look at it, you are the ignorant one. And I'm just speaking in general. And there's no judgment, no prejudice. Because deal with my own experience in my life. I was the same ignorant one. I was the same stupid person. That don't make me bad or nothing. I don't put no attachment to these words. But truth be told, that's what I was. And that's what a lot of people still being. And I'm not judging nobody because I made my time to, elevate my conscience. But I do feel I should speak on because I did the same thing when I didn't have no level of conscience. I used to judge them people that was sitting in the park. I used to do a lot of crazy things, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't even know. I was just at a low level of conscience. And I'm going to say we shouldn't do this or we shouldn't judge because we will be ignorant. So it's best to be observing and paying attention. And if you come across any type of wonderful form of information, then you should really be like, man, okay, I'm finna suck this game up. The owl, y'all. The wonderful, wonderful owl. In nature, baby. Transitioning. Change. We really, really, really got to see things from a higher perspective. Once you see things from a higher perspective, you know there are more possibilities. And you put away the judgment and the prejudice and, you know what I'm saying, the rude consideration of conduct because you know this for yourself. See, most people think that just because you being mean to me, I got to be mean to you to show you I ain't with that. I got to show you that I'm about that too. But see, when you from a high level of conscious, this is not no lame, this not no circle game or none of that. This real talk, man. Listen here. If you want to elevate yourself, this is and it take courage once again to do this. This is a knowing thyself process. And this is also a wise process as you learn it and apply the knowledge. Now, it's just like to hear. If you know that, okay, on a high level of conscious, everything is energy. Everything is made up in energy right now. Everything is talking about vibration, the law of rhythm. You know, this is me and I'm a part of this. So if I want to truly win or get by in the game so I can be successful or make a better way from what is right for divine for myself, I need to learn how to control my energy. Once you learn how to control your energy, this means, I'ma always say this, if anybody else can piss you off, make you angry, then they can control you. If anybody else can piss you off or make you angry, then they can control you. And I'm going to keep saying it until you let that sink in. Because it becomes something happens, then you got a response. And this your reaction. This is why they say your response is the reason that you exist. See, it's a vibration. It's a frequency. It's a wave. It's a currency. No money. An energy currency. Once somebody makes you mad, this drains your vibration to put blockages in front of your path in life. And that come with income, relationships, all type of stuff. And this is why people say don't ruin your blessings. See, it's a reason why they say this. Don't ruin your blessing. And it real. And we know this because we don't experience it repeatedly at times in our life. So if somebody come at you mad, you lose. You really lose. Think about it. Something happened in the street, something popped out, this team got mad, something happened, boom, 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 boom. Now it's getting real ugly. You both lose. And you're going to have to deal with the loss. If you don't even deal with it here, even if you die right now and transition from it, you still going to have to deal with that loss in the realm. So, become a winner for yourself. I said become the winner for yourself.